Center for General Education Subjects, Executive Director, Ronie Protacio.
Anyway, good afternoon to everybody. Um, for so many years, the Center for the Arts and Sciences has occupied the central position in the University of Makati because it serves the general education requirements for the degree and non-degree programs of the different colleges and centers of the university, among other things. With the implementation of the current K to 12 program under the HSU, there was a need to rethink and strategize how the center will be responding and functioning in order to answer to the challenge. That is why in our last planning conference, the need for the center to be divided into different units was emphasized so that it could fulfill its function of delivering general education curriculum. Hence, the Center for General Education Studies was conceived. And because of its very specific function, considering also the changing climate brought about by the K-12 implementation in UMAC, we have to proactively respond and reconsider our vision, mission, philosophies, and goals to infinity and beyond. Before we even talk about the plans of actions, our identity as a center must first be cleared out. Let me just reiterate that these things I will present to you now is a work in progress because this still needs to be critiqued and agreed upon by the faculty members from the 6 departments whom I haven't met yet. So let us begin with our perceived vision. The Center for General Education Subjects is the university's entry point for college education. It provides the University of Makati's need for general education in the field of science, math, physics, communication arts, philosophy, psychology, and the humanities. In other words, sa lahat ng mga nangangarap pumasok sa napakarangyang Makati University, dadaan muna sila sa center to take their general education. The center is designed to equip the students with necessary knowledge, skills, and attitudes necessary to survive a college coursework if they intend to go on with their college course or a career at the student's chosen field in the case of grades 11 and 12. So our mission will be the center constitute the academic preparation and guidance of the students' participation in the diverse society of lifelong learners. It embodies the acquisition and use of broad bodies of knowledge on critical and creative thinking, communication, cultural literacy, and information and technical literacy. We have formulated a philosophy, and I'd like to take this opportunity to express my sentiments regarding philosophies. We've been talking about how we are going to make our school better, pero we haven't really sat down kung paano natin ito gagawin at paanong mode of learning ang kailangan gawin. Kasi while I was listening to Professor Ombrog, parang sabi ko, kami yung magtutulungan, pero parang iba yung gusto niyang mangyari. Sabi ko gano'n, paano kami magbe-blend? Baka mag-away na naman kami niyan, katulad nung pag-aaway namin ni Dr. Reyes noon. So, kasi hindi kami nagkakaintindihan. We're coming from different points of views and perspectives on how we teach our pupils. Siya kasi parang gusto niya ituring na high school. Eh ako, to encourage the teachers in college to teach the HSU, sasabihin ko sa kanila, you treat them as adults, as young adults. So doon pa lang may problema na, 'di ba? Paano ba natin titingnan yung pagtuturo natin doon sa mga bata? So I guess we are now matured enough to really sit down and talk about this. Siguro if 10 years ago, hindi pa pwede. Pero I think now pwede na. Di ba? Kasi we are working on synergies, working together, colleges and centers working together. Dapat iisa yung point of view natin regarding how we teach. At dapat standard to, hindi yung iba-iba. Para isang palo tayo, kumbaga sa bangka, isang sagwan. Anyway, so these are some ideas on how the center will be teaching our students. First, we think that education should be holistic, empowering students to learn and to integrate knowledge, skills, and values. Since we are working on integration, dapat ma-realize nila na yung isang subject can be broken down into different subjects. It should assist students to develop appreciation for their own and others' humanness and uniqueness, to discover the potentials of themselves and others, and to make choices which will help them to effectively and responsibly participate in their total environments. We also believe that education should enable people to successfully perform various social roles and to accept diverse cultures and lifestyles. No, tama na yung mga araw na kapag kagaling sa play rehearsal, alam ko na experience din to, sasabihin ng teacher, sige, lumayas ka sa harap ko, magsasayaw ka na lang. Di ba? Kasi hindi nila naiintindihan na yung teatro at yung academics nila can be fused together and can make the individual a better person. Our goals, may isa pa pala. It should foster commitment to self, to others, and to lifelong learning. Now we go to our goals. This will more or less give us an idea on what plans of action we can take this coming year and beyond. Some of the plans were already expressed by our dean. Other plans may come up from these goals. So following are the goals of the program for the students. This will also give us a picture of how we imagine our students to be after passing our general education instruction. Noong ko pa sinasabi, dapat meron na tayong picture. Ano bang itsura ng isang UMAC student para sa atin? And we have to mold them para maging ganun sila. Okay, so we imagine UMAC students to, number 1, demonstrate fluency in speaking, reading, and writing, and skills in mathematical problem solving. So matalino siya. We will make the classroom experience an enjoyable and memorable experience for our students. We will expose them to a lot of departmental activities that will not only hone their talents, but also make them master specific 21st century skills. We will encourage creativity, not discourage it. Number 2, we imagine our students to demonstrate critical thinking skills. We will bombard them with student-centered, project-based, blended learning, whatever we want to call it, learning that will give them freedom to think and decide for themselves. Number 3, we imagine UMAC students to demonstrate an understanding of knowledge from Philippine historical perspective. Ito, para hindi na kami mag-away ni Dr. Reyes. We will try our best to integrate Filipino nationalism values and find workable ways to assess the students' progress. Number 4, we imagine UMAC students to demonstrate an awareness of ecological concern. Ecological awareness will not only be an exclusive concern of the natural science department, but by everybody. Number 5, demonstrate an understanding of cultural diversity. We will not only emphasize respect for self, but for others as well. And students will be advised to choose and plan for their transfer either in college or maybe ito pangarap to because after taking 2 years of general education, pwede na silang sigurong bigyan ng associate in arts for general education. So, ano to, parang pangarap. To encourage students to accomplish these goals, the center will encourage and support faculty development and maintain an admission policy consistent with the goals and resources. Number 3, maintain an emphasis on student advising. So aside from the teacher teaching the subject, kasama na doon yung advising or gusto mo siyang maging scientist, science teacher ka, bahala ka na, tumambling ka dyan para ma-encourage mo siyang maging scientist. Number 4, monitor students' progress and keep students informed of their academic standing. Strive to present an integrated general education curriculum. Maintain its effort in community service. Continue to seek innovative teaching methods. Number 8, in teaching, we stress learning and thinking processes. And 9, maintain a sense of community among students and faculty. With all these things in mind, the Center for General Education Subjects, being a newly organized center, will be very busy making things happen that will lead us to infinity and beyond. Ayun. Siyempre, dapat may gano'n. Pakiclick nga yung PowerPoint. Ayan. Yan. Dahil naniniwala tayo na pag sinabing public school, ang ibig sabihin, pag-asa. Pag sinabing public school teacher, ang ibig sabihin, kaagapay. Pag sinabing public school student, ang ibig sabihin, magaling. Walang kokontra. Yun ang ating paradigm shift. Magandang hapon po.